What's going on, everyone? So I'm going to take a look at ticker symbol PHI. One of the members in the Discord kind of requested this chart breakdown. I hope I'm got the right ticker symbol. PHI. I noticed that the company name on the ticker is a little bit different than the company name that you put in the Discord. However, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this stock. So I think you said you were trying to swing trade this. It looked like it was a good move here off the 20-day moving average. So on my chart, the 20-day moving average here on the daily time frame is going to be this purple line here. Okay, so looks like we had a little bit of consolidation here. We pulled right back into the 20-day moving average, which is very, very nice and healthy for the stock. And then we got this sort of engulfing green candle here over this little red candle, which is always a good thing when we come down into the 20-day moving average. I love playing the 20-day moving average. Besides the 50 for shorter term time frames, let's say day trading and swing trading, it's probably one of the most strongest levels and indicators for support and resistance that you could possibly use. So I like this push here off of the 20-day moving average. We get this first close at 36.40, and then we get a ramp up all the way to $38. So for me, it depends. I don't know when you exactly entered into this play or into this stock. So what I would be looking for as a trader, if I see we had a big gap up here in the mid December, we had a big gap up, then we consolidate sideways. Okay, what I would be looking for is some sort of pullback. I'm looking for the pullback into the 20. I want to see which level holds. Is it the 10-day moving average? Is it the 5-day moving average? Is it the 20? Is it the 50? In this case, we get a nice pullback into the 20-day moving average, which is fantastic. We get our first initial push higher, then we get our second back test. So depending on when you entered into this play, this first pullback into the 20-day moving average was on the 31st of December. We got a nice 3-day ramp up, and then we got our second back test. Kind of let's test this level. Let's see, is this level strong? Are we going to hold? So that came on the 7th of January. Depending on when you got into the stock, I hope that it was somewhere in here, or I hope that it was on this pullback here, the second time, the reconfirmation. So as we got this pullback here, I hope that you entered in here on this candle. These 2 days here on the 10th or the 11th are the perfect days that you would have wanted to get into this play. Now, I hope you didn't get into it on the 13th of January when it was riding up to $38, because now if you look at it, we're already broken out of this consolidation. We've already put in a new high. If this doesn't continue and get that confirmation higher, what are we going to get? We're going to get some sort of pullback. And this time, where are we going to get the pullback to? Is it the 5? Is it the 10? Is it the 20? So being that you're currently in this play now, what I would be looking at here is, if we take a look at the candlesticks here, we got an inverse hammer candle here, first close below the 20-day moving average. This is very, very bearish. This is telling you there's a lot of selling pressure here. We get a little bit of relief bounce here on the 19th, and then we get a nice push higher into the 5-day moving average. But here's what I do not like. They got rejected yesterday at the 5-day moving average. Now, the 5-day moving average is going to be the nearest term sentiment for the stock for the next trading day. So for day traders and swing traders, if we're trading over the 5-day moving average, typically we're bullish. We're comfortable holding our swing positions long. As long as we can hold that level, we're kind of, we're feeling easy about our stock. We can kind of manage it a little bit better. If we get rejected or we lose the 5-day moving average, this is telling us that now sellers have control of this stock. Here's what I would say. Okay, I don't know how much you're down on the position. I don't know how much you're up on the position. I don't know how long you've been holding the position for. But here's what I am going to say. Coming back all the way to December, we tested the 20-day moving average one time, correct? We tested the 20-day moving average 2 times, correct? We tested it 3 times, correct? Could this 4th time that we've tested it, and we actually tested it on the 19th as well, now that we've closed yet once again at the 20-day moving average, what can we expect? Every previous time before, we've got a nice bounce off the 20-day moving average. So if we do not bounce off this 20-day moving average and we do not reclaim $36.92 on a daily close, today being Friday the 21st, if we do not close above that and we break this 20-day moving average and now start to close under, I would have to exit this trade. The trade would be off the table for me. We are going to lose this whole trend line, this short-term trend line that we have here. And our next stop down is going to be 35.43, $35 at the 50-day moving average. This would be the next support landing zone that I would look to see. Do we get a bounce here? You could potentially get a dead cat bounce back here from 35 back into 36.5. And then if we get rejected there and roll through the 50-day moving average, then obviously $34 is our next price target, but you're going to want to keep that in mind. So today, all I'm watching for is this 20-day moving average. Do we lose this level? I'm going to have to cut my trade, just due to the fact that I don't know what your position size is. I don't know how large of a position you're playing. Could we lose this 20-day moving average, bounce off this $35 area and come all the way back up to 38? Maybe. I'm not familiar with the stock. I don't know the average true daily range. I don't know, can the stock move $3 in a day? I mean, I don't know, because I don't follow this particular ticker symbol. But just based off of, you know, the previous candles and the run up that it had to 38 last time, I wouldn't say that we're going to get there in one day. So I would be confident to say that if we lose and close below the 20-day moving average today, that we will be coming down to $35.40 and $35 for the backtest of the Bollinger Band here, as well as the rising 50-day EMA, as well as the 50-day simple moving average here. So definitely what you would be looking for off the bell today, and definitely in today's session, is you want to bounce off this 20-day moving average, and we want a close. 36.92 is the golden number here. That is the number that we're going to want to close over to get some more positive bullish momentum in the stock going long. Other than that, I don't really see a play here. For me, you know, as a day trader, what I would be looking for here is this channel to break, and I would take this short position and then cover my short position at around this 35.43. So look for that dollar move to the downside. In my opinion, that's how I would personally play this stock. Let's see how this stock plays out. I've never really followed this ticker symbol, so I have no idea how it trades. I'll kind of manage this and watch it for you, and drop any info that I have in the Discord. But until next time, I will see you guys all in the next video.